Oh, let me turn the light on. You know what, with rising energy prices, I keep them off as often as possible. Right, so as promised, a little bit of dumbbell. So this is like a dumbbell complex, so it's like several moves combined. Really handy and really efficient way to do things. One of my favorite ways to do things, especially if I'm kind of strapped for a little bit of time, all right? Probably not the best position, but we're here now. All right, so you're gonna get your feet lined up about shoulder width apart, all right? See how I'm nice and square? If you want to toe out a little bit, that's fine, but just be mindful of buckling knees, okay? But me, I like to keep everything nice and straight. So the way this works is we're combining essentially 3 movements. A movement I would normally do with clubs called a cast. So that's just where we bring the dumbbell up and over our shoulder, right? So up and over our shoulder, keeping the elbow tucked in, not flaying out like this. Elbow tucked in, okay? Like that. So that's the first part of it. If you want to be really freaky, you can put that in, but let's not worry about that just now because this is a nice little sequence that I've been doing myself, all right? So that's the first part, all right? The second part is what we call acoustic curl, excuse me, which is where we throw it across our body and swing it around. Again, we're throwing it across. Important to note, when we're throwing things across our body, the pivot point here is at our midline, okay? Think about it almost like you're rotating it around your body like that, but you know, more on that in other videos probably in future. So there, number 2. Then number 3, sorry, get my stance again, is just to bring them and do like a little squat slash deadlift. You can do a squat or a kind of deadlift, you know. Difference being, I believe I've shown, squat is just pushing the bum back and then straight down with the chest high. Deadlift is like a forward lean and then reaching with the legs. Fundamental difference between the two that most people don't really understand. Certainly not most ordinary people anyway. Right, so put together, it looks like this. I twist, I throw it, I bring it in, I touch them down, yeah? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just like that. It's nice and simple. Simple isn't always easy. All right, so just follow that, what I've showed you, and you just break it down. I go 1, 2, 3, yeah? And then you can go 1, 2, 3, and just you essentially turn it into one movement, okay? But when you break it down into its component parts first, you can learn the pattern, and then you can combine them all into one singular smooth motion, like instead of individual keys in the piano, you go ring, you run them up, kind of thing. Right, that's enough for now, guys. Peace and love. As always, have a good weekend.